Wait, what happened? What happened last time?
Oh,
Well.
last... It was so long ago, I don't even remember. You spent a lot of time walking around temples.
And then his internet died.
Yeah.
Attempting to invent photography.
We did
you
invent
tra-
photography.
I believe at the end I
Yeah.
invited Tarron for a drink.
No. Okay, do you want me to do the recap since I just edited it down?
Actually, that's a good point. Why do we ask me? Ask Amy. She's the one who's just seen it.
She'd just be watching.
I don't even remember your names, guys. I'm not talking about your characters either. So.
I back up the thoughts of the DM that we did spend a lot of time walking around temples, getting information. We then set off, actually, towards the fen. Do you guys remember this? We went to a town of Rangi, and...
Rangy.
according
Rangy.
to the
I wrote it down.
DM's
Scott.
pronunciation.
According to the
which
DNM.
is, as far as I can tell, full of medieval bogans. You saw a fight where a man was killed by a dog, and then two men killed a dog. And
Oh,
lots
yeah.
of people were super excited about that.
And we were really pissed off. It's a really shit show we paid to get into.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently there's lots
Right.
of crime and murder in this town. Someone
Yeah, it does
tried to
sound like
steal from me, and I basically killed them in one shot with a cantrip, but then decided to stabilize them. They are in prison, and we were going to interrogate them, but I think... I'm tempted to not.
I know.
I'm tempted to just leave them in prison and leave.
Oh, yes, we were going to interrogate, weren't we?
Yeah, and we were doing a
I
terrible
thought you
job.
started that.
We did.
No, it's because Ware disappeared.
We did interrogate and it didn't really do anything.
No, we stood there, and then you were like sitting in the back going, Sorry, Eryn was like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to interrogate someone. You do it.
Oh yeah, that.
And that was where we ended.
And so, you guys, I'll say you're all in the jail where we left off. I can't remember who was actually there. I'll just say all of you because it's easier.
This is where Fluff was like, but I was still in the cart!
No. Okay,
Well,
Fluff
I was there.
is all the way back in the last town. But
If only I had a spell like Zone of Truth, or if I were a cleric or something like that could cast a sort of spell like that.
you guys what level are you guys?
True.
1, 2, 2.
You were trying to interrogate the guy and he was just like, I'm a pickpocket. I wanted your money.
So I guess I'm satisfied with his answer of being a scumbag.
I wanted to...
Common strings.
I assume we just leave now, then.
Yeah, unless anyone wants to do anything else
Not
in the
this
wonderful town of Rennie.
Well, so we've crashed overnight, and we found out this guy's just a cart purse, and we're off to trot. Let us leave.
Yes. So you guys head out, and the terrain goes from plains with farms and that to being significantly more hilly, still with trees, but a lot more scrub and loose boulders and stuff.
Are we
So
just
think more
walking?
like- yeah, you're just walking. It's not like mountains.
Didn't
It's
we have
just-
mounts?
No. Yeah, so you're walking a little ways along a road, maybe for a day, and then it'll be another day through the fen of trekking.
See the fen? How wet is it?
Well, you're not there yet.
You said
Oh,
it's
we're not
kind of
there
like
yet.
rocky
We're just
and
in
stuff.
You're in-
the...
Yeah, you're in the sort of still hilly, temporary sort of terrain.
Okay. I am stumbling over like little rocks and stuff because I'm totally a city girl.
Well, this is still a road here. It's just a very simple dirt and rock path through still a road. You can trip over if you want. I mean, don't let me live your life for you.
I'm stumbling and generally complaining about it.
I wonder if we get blisters.
Complaining about the mosquitoes. Not even in the fen yet.
Do we have a
Yeah,
roll
make a
for
con
blisters?
saving throw. You do, because you brought it up.
Are
Oh.
are tiefling digitigrade?
What?
Actually, I think tieflings have hooves. If you want them to.
I can have hooves. Why did no one tell me
what?
I can have hooves? Like, okay, I have. Wait. I have got hooves, like little cloven hooves, but
Great,
I've
and-
like
and-
put them inside like these slightly oversized boots. So this bit would be the leg of a cat, right? And then it'd be a thing there, and then it'd be like a hoof on the end, and that's all wedged into a boot. But halfway through stumbling through all this rubbish, I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, take the boots off, just go on my hooves.
Okay, you guys make it through the day. You make it to a small village hamlet that exists along the road just to service travelers and the like through the region. by evening, and
Is
you
this-
are unmolested by any beasts.
Is this
or
a
people.
is this a major route through?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
There's not like this. Yeah, this place exists only to basically service the travelers. There's not a proper town here. All I can read is hopping around. I have no idea what any of the rest of it says.
I can't read it.
Camels are even-toed ungulates.
Yeah, ungulates.
Artiodactyla, hoofed animals whose weight is spread equally on the third and fourth toes.
Yeah,
They're
but at
also-
least while I'm disconnected, you guys are learning stuff and also entertaining chat.
I'm teaching them where. Don't you worry,
They'll
they'll know a lot of stuff by the time you get back.
Do we bother getting an in-room?
Much. So
Or do we
there's
just sleep in
only
the lab?
4 rooms. Well, there's 4 rooms at this place, and 2 are taken. So
Okay, so is there a common room, like that we can crash on by
Yeah,
a
you
fire,
can-
like we do all
you
the
can
other
flop.
times?
yeah, you can flop in the common room.
I'll grab one of the in-rooms. How much is the in-room?
5 silver.
Right, yeah. You
One
can,
of you
I go,
are
oh, that's very kind of you. And go barge into the room.
No. And it's 2 silver if you want to flop on the floor in common room.
Alright, 2 silver flopping on the floor.
I mean, you can stay in the room if you want, but my character's
Smile,
going on the
guys.
bed either way.
Flopping on the floor.
I'm significantly larger than you.
If Akra does that, then I sort of like quickly shuffle out of the way and like do that thing that cats always do. Like I meant to do that. That's how I meant that to go down.
Of course.
Yeah.
Nobody suspects otherwise.
Spend most of the evening making sure all my armor and stuff is very clean.
Of course.
I'll chat to people in the common room.
Mm-hmm.
I
What
shall
do you guys eat for dinner? Do you get the 1 silver meal or the 2 copper meal?
1 silver.
2
Two
copies.
Throw a
copper,
question.
come on. Actually, I'll try and fleece someone else out of their meal.
I bought you dinner last night.
Try and get someone to pay for a meal for me.
2 coppers is all you need.
One of the party or someone else?
Someone else, you know.
Alright, how do you persuade them? I mean, you'll probably have to make a roll, but what do you do?
Oh God,
So-
I don't know. Me as a human being, I don't usually do this sort of thing, so I'm not entirely sure.
Well, that's even better.
Yeah.
Guess I'll make it like a bet over some stupid little thing with someone. Like, see those snails going up the wall? That one's gonna reach the top first.
Okay,
And
well,
then I steal their meal out front of them while they're watching.
while they spend the next 4 hours waiting. Okay,
There aren't even
Oh.
actually snails there, but they're like, what? I stared long enough.
Peering at the wall.
roll, I guess,
I don't take the whole thing at once. I'm just like,
yeah, that's totally a sleight of hand then.
show me what I did.
Did they have soup? And you're like,
Yeah, so
just
that's exactly
standing there like licking my fingers.
the guy sees you do this, like totally, like it's soup basically. It's a thin like broth, and he just looks at it like you put your hand in it, and he just gets up and he goes and sits at another table and just he leaves his bowl there. He just goes and sits at another table.
I'm just like, oh.
I sit down next to Wynne. I'm like, that was impressive. Clearly, I'll keep an eye on you so I can learn more. Because,
That was amazing, you have to admit.
yeah.
I'm great at what I do.
So I lean over to yours and I put my claw into your soup. I'll be like, it's mine now.
Like, eating around it, like. Smells
I
a
hope
bit
you
funny
guys
now.
washed up before dinner.
Prestidigitation! Thank
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about prestidigitation being used in place of hygiene.
I mean, it's just like way more efficient.
you. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah,
Come
but
on,
does it
we're in a
remove
medieval
germs?
type setting. There's no such
Yeah,
thing.
it
as
like
hygiene.
literally cleans like a meter square.
It's like, so I put my
Yeah.
hand there, go like that, and then just like, this is high air is
Disinfects a square meter.
cube meter, surely.
Okay, so you guys sleep the night eventually, after stealing some number of soups, and awaken the next morning.
Roll for the number of
Unless-
soups you stole.
I just wanted to know if I learnt anything interesting from
Two.
the locals that I was chatting to.
I saw 5.
Or
What sort of interesting things?
travellers?
I mean, if you're interested in turnip crop harvests, then there's plenty of that.
No, I guess if there's
I
other
mean, that's-
travellers, I would have been talking to them and I guess the condition of the road, where they're from, any...
Is there a basilisk up ahead?
Yeah, any dangers they've
Maybe-
encountered?
There
Blue
was a
dragons,
basilisk,
maybe.
but they tipped it into a hole and buried it.
Oh. Fascinating. Is this...
No, there are some travelers, and they say that the road's been fine. There's a caravan with some guards, but they've encountered no problems coming from the west. A few days worth of travel.
Okay.
You're gonna head off the road now, so you'll be heading due north. And unless there's anything you want to get in this town, it's only a small hamlet, but it's got some basic shops and that sell a few little bits and pieces.
Right, let's just check our rations and stuff. We've got plenty of rations. I can
That was
scavenge.
right.
Oh, I've got Eryn's mace. Wasn't I meant to sell that to someone? Or was I just carrying it for you?
You said you'd carry it for me, and I guess I'm still thinking about what to do with it.
Okay.
Didn't you give it to the temple? Or you were going to, but you
I was
didn't?
going to, but I forgot.
Alrighty, awesome. So you head up north, and within a couple of hours, you find that the ground starts to get noticeably boggier. It's getting flatter. There's not very many trees. It's wet and flat. There's not a lot of large bodies of water. It's just that the ground is very wet. You can
Boggy
get that.
territory does not go well with the Dragonborn.
I'm used to it.
Yeah,
I've no
but we
issue.
we sink.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I'm not saying that I'm a druid and I can just walk over it no problems, but
Yeah.
I'm a wayfarer, so I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, and I'm in heavy armor and giant, and I just sink.
I lead the way then. Marching order means me leading the way.
It's not.
We can wait.
It's not bad enough that you'll sink into the ground and die, but
You might
it
get
is slower going.
You might
It's
step into
bad
the-
enough that it's tedious and annoying.
Okay, again, whole life
Yeah.
in the city. I'm like, ah.
Are there any leeches?
Oh yeah, tons of leeches. So you go for maybe 45 minutes through the swamp, or through the fen, I should say, not the swamp. Totally different thing. And passing by a smallish body of water that's maybe 10, 15 meters across, you notice that it's bubbling quite severely in a several meter radius and steaming even from the center of this lake or pond, I guess. It's a large pond.
So it's kind of like natural thermal vents sort of thing.
Possibly. You haven't seen anything like this in the area before. And I'll use this circle thing Spiry has drawn, and you guys are heading that way.
It's soup. I labelled it.
It is definitely unusual and noteworthy, but nothing actively seems to be happening besides this bubbling and boiling going on. And provided that
Anyone
no...
investigate?
I like go right ahead.
I'll smell it.
Is it sulphurous?
It smells like mud.
Okay, so not as bad as the Dragonborn then.
Says the devil.
The red dragonborn doesn't really smell that bad. I mean, they just
Spiry
smell like
keeps
dragon.
cleaning himself with prestidigitation, so really, we're
Yeah,
both
but you can't
fine.
get rid of that
Yeah, if you just don't like the
ingrained
smell of their
Dragonborn smell.
species.
Really.
They're my natural
Yeah.
pheromones, and they send the lady dragonborn wild, don't they, Akra? Don't they?
Not even a comment.
Akra just gives you a look. Which you of course take to mean that it says what?
Oh hell yeah!
Definitely mad in one way.
Yeah, I'm going to shift my alignment on my thing from Celtic good to Celtic neutral. I batshit insane.
Yeah, all parties tend to be chaotic. They just are slowly drifting that way. But yes, nothing eventful happens nothing comes out of those ponds to chase you, and so nothing particularly interesting happens until that evening when it starts to get dark.
There's something interesting happening in the evening then.
I don't know. We've just gotten to the evening. We'll find out. So at some point, I assume you guys set up camp unless you want to go wandering on through the night.
Well, we've already established only one of us has dark vision.
Yeah. Can we
No,
find
you
some
all.
more
I thought you all had
No,
dark
no,
vision.
dragon-
No,
Because
Dragonborns
Oh.
don't have it.
But you have light,
Ah.
Spiry.
Yeah.
Yes,
The
let's
gnome and the tink.
attract
and
all the
tiefling.
predators to us by walking with
Can
a
you
great
not
big.
control it?
Do you know how light works?
Yeah, and just make a smaller one that projects in.
Well,
a
it's both a
certain-
wave and a particle, I've heard.
Yeah, and what it does, right, is it keeps going until it hits something, then it stops. How?
Okay, I'll keep walking in the dark because I can see, and fuck you.
Why don't we set up camp with tents and those sort of things?
you don't have
So
tents.
we don't have tents.
Damn it!
You have bedrolls.
I mean, if you want to carry the tents, you're welcome to.
To go back, buy some tents, bring them back. They'll just wait. They'll wait here for you.
Yeah. Also, I think a tent would literally crush Eryn.
Yeah, I don't think Eryn would be capable of carrying a tent, a 4-person tent. Well, Erin's like half a person, so you only need like a 3.5-person tent.
I don't think they really make those, though.
It's much well just get a 4-person tent and have a little extra room, considering Akra's so fat. I mean, large.
Look, she's a very curvy lady. Leave her alone.
What's your charisma again? No,
Mine?
sorry. No, hotness. That was it. Hotness.
My hotness was 12. My charisma is 17.
Oh yeah, well the charisma doesn't matter. It's the hotness that matters. Forget. I'm so used to
That seems pretty good. Seems alright.
above average.
Out of 18.
She's got curves.
No 16.
It's no 8. It's no 8.
Wait,
You're right,
wait.
isn't
Oh, that's
it?
right. Erin is like 16 or something,
Yeah,
aren't you?
I'm
Yeah.
smashing.
Yeah, but you guys rolled 40-61 for your hotness, which is totally cheating.
Erin's like the opposite of my devil nature or something. She's like small and cute and good, and it just fucks with my
Disgusting,
head.
isn't it?
So yes, we don't have a tent. We can't. So it doesn't matter how fat Scare is.
Is there dry enough
Well, that's
ground
just
that we
me.
can put our bedrolls down?
You'll get your bedrolls will get soggy, no matter what.
There's gotta be some spot.
Oh, I suppose I'll be nice.
Is there?
Okay, there is a spot. There is a drier section that's slightly raised, but there's only enough room for 2 of you on it.
Actually,
If I fire breath the ground, can I make another spot dry?
You know, sure, that's fair enough.
you'll just basically just make it hot water.
Well, no, if you find like a section that's properly raised, like get some go wandering around, get branches to do this, like put a bit of effort in, and then roast the ground, and lay the stuff on. That you're not going to start a fire in a.
No, so I didn't realise. Yeah, it's not going to start fire. Everything is.
Unless there's
everything's made of water.
unless there's some natural gas patch, in which case we're all dead. But whatever.
So,
Oh yeah,
just basically saying this fen is everywhere in Scotland.
Pretty much. You guys all your characters are struggling.
My character is struggling.
Yeah.
My character isn't struggling due to my
Oh,
background.
that's right.
Okay.
All this mud, dirt, horribleness.
Yep.
God,
Am I heavy enough for it to really impact me?
I mean, it's just more laying the bedroll on the ground, which is soggy. It will make it wet. So you're not
I
going
walking
to. I mean, you'll wake up damp. Walking, the ground will support everyone's weight.
Walking is probably easiest for you out of all of us.
although you might
Yeah.
actually step in a puddle right up to your middle and never be seen again. Yeah, that's Dr. Foster.
That's a good point. The others will just step through a puddle, and then you just step in and just go thump, straight down. Wait, Amy, did you ever see that ad that used to be for it was for the lottery or something, where the guy jumps over, steps over a puddle on the track, and then the next guy steps and goes all the way down?
Yes, I think I do recall that.
Yeah.
Like that. Can I have a stick?
It's going to be like
I
that.
brought a stick from the hilly place.
I'm sure you could find a stick.
Okay, I'm
Around
gonna use
here.
a stick to
There aren't that many trees,
Puddles.
but there are enough that you can find a stick.
Okay.
Yes, it's alright. You do not get sucked under a lake. So who's taking watches?
I
I
guess
mean-
I will.
I'll take anyone if they're not guarding it.
I'd suggest the people with dark vision take watches, then I'll take the other one.
And those of us who have to, with spells to regenerate.
You're all spellcasters of some sort.
Fluff, Wynne is a warlock who only needs a couple of hours of rest.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I guess I'm taking the first watch then.
Is the first watch light? Like light enough for...
It's getting pretty dim.
Okay.
Like, it'll be dark by the end of it, easily. Or it'll be dark, an hour into it.
I'll either take the first or
Did we
the
establish I can
last
see in
watch.
the dark? Is
Yeah.
that
Yes.
what-
Yeah, yes.
Right.
Tieflings and gnomes have dark vision, dragonborn do not.
That's what they say. At level 4, you get a spell called Darkness because the Tiefling are one with them.
Yeah, but it's magic darkness, so you can't see through it.
Yeah, but it's just kind of the concept of if they can cast darkness, but they never mind. Not going to be shut.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to the edge of the camp and being one with the darkness.
Alright, so in the end, you guys... Wynne takes a watch, Akra takes a watch. You guys wake up in the morning unmolested by any creatures yet again.
Hooray.
Yay! Adventure!
Hey, if you want to
I know
adventure...
what his tables are like. This is nice and pleasant.
Are you using like official tables, or are you got your own ones?
I've got my own ones. Hey, there's not actually anything specific in them, so... it's more what I feel
that's
like.
the worst
based on
part.
the table. Yeah.
You look at it and go, what a one. Fine. Ancient red dragon comes along. Yeah, fuck.
Maybe.
Anyway, continue off towards our ruins.
Yeah. So, from this point on, you were told that it was, several hours into the fen, north and a little bit to the west. But you don't have an exact location because it's quite an old ruin, so somebody will need to make a check.
21.
Too easy. Actually, yeah, again, I forgot inspiration is a thing that exists.
So
So someone should remind me whenever someone does some really good role-playing. Actually, Fluff, you can get it for that soup thing.
now we have to
Okay.
explain to Fluff what inspiration is.
No, it just is. If you roll a d20 and the result's shit, you can roll it again.
Oh, okay.
But there you go. I did a survival check.
Yep, nailed it. So Tarron leads you guys through the fen in the rough direction you were told, and because you can see quite a distance in this place, after a few more hours, you see in the distance the location of this ruin.
Oh yeah, we were doing that, weren't we? Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Guys, stick us over there. No,
Does
there.
anyone see any bits of ruin on this completely boggy piece of shit bit of land?
No, that's soup. The
I just
DM,
start heading over there.
and you fall into a puddle because I'm in the lead.
Yeah. Well, no, 21, you avoid the puddles. Unless you don't want to.
Well, no, he went off ahead of me.
You pointed out where it is.
Yeah, you can all see.
Another way now.
All right.
Okay. As you get closer, you see that what it is just the remains of a castle keep. And it looked like there's some wooden and stone structures that have been sort of devoured by the fen scattered around. It's of broken masonry and stone blocks, other than this keep, which is a single structure about 3 stories tall with broken little parapet sort of things around the top, a square stone structure. It's got multiple windows and archer slits and the like. And one wall, has a big hole missing where it's collapsed at some point, and that's what you see as you approach. And so everyone approaches, I assume?
Yeah, I'm going to approach. Just why not? I shouldn't.
Look out for danger. Look out for any areas that look like they recently collapsed.
Yeah, the collapsed rubble. Is it a recent collapse, or is it like covered in moss and grass growing out of it now?
It's ancient. Like, it looks like it had once been hit by, a siege weapon or something, and part of it collapsed out. Or maybe it's just due to sheer age, but it was not recent.
Okay.
And, well, seeing as you're all listening out and the like, as you get to the opening where there would have once been a barred gate or a set of doors or something, you can hear voices coming from inside. You can't hear what they're saying, but you can just hear the low...
You can hear that there are voices.
Yes.
Let's keep going closer.
I'm like, the sneakier people should probably move forward and see what's going on first.
That would be...
Not Eryn.
Not me.
Like, look at your nails.
And we're just staring at you.
I don't know if
try.
any of you are good at sneaking.
I'll try. I've only got a -1.
Yeah,
went a little
I have
stealth.
disadvantage on stealth, so it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't do that.
And
Clanking
Eryn
that
is
in your
not
armor.
particularly good at it.
I've only tried twice. Third time's a charm. Right?
If I remember correctly, the last 2 times that you tried, I had to do it and I succeeded at it.
Yeah, so we'll do that again. I'll start sneaking. You guys tell me if I seem not sneaky enough. And then you roll and beat me.
Off you go.
Oh, wait. I need
Are we all
my thing
having
open.
a pre-sneak outside?
Yes,
Use the sneakiest.
we are. It's worked every time.
Is this sneaky enough?
Stealth. Do I get advantage?
Oh my god.
I can't even laugh. That's just...
True.
We should prepare for battle.
Can somebody please roll something? Just anything? Just to make sure that there's no more ones.
Can I? Oh.
Okay, you're up. The massive dragonborn.
I rolled initiative.
Oh, there's a turn order has appeared.
So Eryn and
Oh.
Wynne start to like sneak forward, and then like
So, well, what
Wynne
really happens?
sneezes and trips over Eryn, and then
Well, I'd say Eryn,
fall into the room.
Yeah, Eryn stops. Wynne trips over Eryn, and you both go tumbling, probably Eryn with a squeal as this happens.
And then splash into a puddle, probably making a bigger noise.
Yeah, and there's a tall, just iron candlestick that's just long forgotten that gets knocked over and clatters and echoes with this unearthly loud noise.
Because
And
it's had to hit the one rock in the
Yeah.
area.
well, the whole thing is made of stone. You're just in like the lobby of this place, so.
Then Eryn just like sneezes
Yeah, and then a
at
flock
the
of
end.
birds. It sets off a flock of birds that were roosting in some of the loose stones of the building that caw and fly away. Like there could not have been more noise. If you
We both
tried.
critically
Yeah, exactly.
failed.
Yeah.
Why am I getting
No,
away?
it's both-
That's why it keeps getting
I'm
worse.
not targeting you. I said both of you. This is
I
responsible.
thought we were just messing about, trying to decide who was sneakiest. That's why I failed.
We're just messing about. That's why all
And
this shit's
I'm in
going
there,
down.
I look around and go, would you care to buy some jewellery, sir and or madam?
These are the watches that I took
I've
off.
drawn my sword and I'm heading
Yeah.
forward because
Special offer today only.
So
2 for the price of 2.
Oh, that initiative. That
Buy
initiative.
one, get one.
I think it's D20 plus 2 for you, Fluff. I believe.
Wait, we are rolling
Right, okay.
initiative? Oh.
Oh yeah, Wynne's pulled out their sword and started rolling initiative.
Akra.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Don't know how I
It wasn't a
mixed it
sword,
up.
it was just some jewellery. It's not even real gold, for God's sakes.
Wow.
Oh god.
They really don't like that jewellery. Okay, right, what?
And it's just like hiding her head underneath like some pile of moss.
It
and
makes
shame.
sense, to be honest, considering, don't forget, she's the one that tripped over Eryn. Wynne tripped over Eryn, and everything just went... You got
Okay.
rid of my soup. Oh, I suppose
No, I moved this to a new page. It's still there. Don't worry.
it was super. Please don't laugh
Someone-
at that, Amy.
Someone's gonna die. It's gonna be you. You go first, Tarron. What are you going to do?
Well, what? Okay, so presumably because we've rolled initiative, it's because something has caused us to require the initiative.
Well, yeah, there were voices upstairs. You guys knocked over a bunch of stuff, and Akra has drawn their sword, anticipating peril. That's literally what has happened so far.
So, but the thing is, I can delay my turn. Until
Yeah, if you want to delay.
Yeah, I can. And when can I pick it back up? Anytime I want.
Anytime.
Because I'm the first one. Yeah, I'm going to delay my turn.
Okay.
But you lose your action if it goes back around to your initiative without you doing anything.
Yeah, but the thing is, if it gets to Wynne takes a turn, and then I can't take a turn, then a turn again, can I?
No.
I've got to take it before Wynne. Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so you hear from upstairs, you hear, hey, I heard something from downstairs.